Here, let's talk about how to identify a transformation. Transformation is a function that takes points in the plane as inputs and gives other points as outputs. In a transformation, the original geometric figure, called the pre-image, is mapped onto a new figure, called the image. The transformation can change the position, size, or shape of a figure. It can be indicated using an arrow. A rigid motion, also called congruence transformation, or an isometry, is a transformation that preserves distance and angle measure. Prime notation is used to indicate transformations. The transformation statement, triangle ABC to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime, tells you that A is mapped to A prime, B is mapped to B prime, and C is mapped to C prime. The three main types of rigid motions are shown below. The pre-image is shown in blue, while the image is shown in green. Expand to see the definitions and illustration of each type of rigid motion. So here we have the three that we just talked about: reflection, translation, and rotation. So a reflection is a flip. It's a transformation in a line called the line of reflection. That's this kind of pinky purple line. Each point of the pre-image and its image are the same distance from the line of reflection. So ABC flips over this line, and the distance from B to the line of reflection and from the line of reflection to B prime is the same distance, right? If this was an inch, this would be 1 inch as well. If this was half an inch, this would be half an inch as well. These distances are preserved. These distances are preserved. These angles are preserved. All you've done is taken your image and flipped it over. Translation or slide is a transformation that moves all points of the original figure the same distance in the same direction. What that means is if you have a triangle ABC, A is going to move the same distance, the same direction as B, the same distance and direction as C, right? C is not going to go up and to the left while everything else goes down to the right. It all has to go the same way. So this distance will be the same as this distance, will be the same as this distance. Just like these lengths will all be the same and the angles will all be the same. Rotation or turn is a transformation about a fixed point called the center of rotation. Sometimes it will be the origin, the point 0, sometimes it won't be. Sometimes it'll be other places. You'll have a specific angle that you rotate and a specific direction. Each point of the original figure and its image are the same distance from the center. All right, so this distance is the same as this distance. This distance from the center to B is the same as the center to B prime, and A and A prime are the same. And they've all moved the same degree measure around in the circle. A rigid motion is also called a rigid transformation, and the two terms can be used interchangeably. Also, isometry is another term that you need to make sure you're familiar with because it will also be used quite often and means the same thing.